There was a man who wrote a book. He wasn't a Christian, but he found that the 10 Commandments, just some basic things of Christianity, make a difference in society, in any society. Isn't that interesting? When you don't lie to someone, when you don't cheat someone, when you don't steal someone's things, when you don't cheat on your wife or your husband, these make for a life that is without chaos. And it makes for better relationships with others. And I find that fascinating that a non-Christian would write a book about the morals that are in the Bible that make a difference and publish it. Godliness makes a difference. Moral excellence makes a difference in a world that has not a lot of morals. I mean, maybe your family did, and maybe your family does, and maybe your friends do, but we're living in a world that does not really esteem morality. And I don't have to tell you that. I'm sure it's just a touch away on the internet and you know what I'm talking about. Just terrible things that people do. But you know what? It's their choice. But there's another choice out there. Some of you might be aware of this young woman. I believe she's 17, or at least she was 17, I think, when she was on the show. And the show was Dancing with the Stars. And I'm not promoting the show. I know there's a lot of sometimes immodest dresses on that show. But what I loved about Sadie Robertson, she's a Christian. She openly talked about her faith right there in this Hollywood show. And she was not just talking about her faith in some weird way. She was humble about it. She was honest about it. And so they would feature her every week. And she would talk honestly about how her dad and mom didn't want her to wear certain revealing dresses, you know, when she was dancing. And she talked openly about her purity and her decision to remain pure before marriage. And this was for America to watch, because this is one of the top shows in America. It was interesting. Moral excellence makes a difference. So at the end of the season, when she was being judged the last night, she got second. She came in second. That was pretty cool if you were a fan. But what was most important was her character that shined through. One of the judges, I don't remember her, she was one of the female judges, she said to her how much she admired her. And she said this, and this is what I want to get across. She said, "I wish I was more like you when I was younger." Boy. She said that like right on national television. "I wish I was more like you." Sadie Robinson was 17 years old, talking boldly about her faith, boldly about purity, and how just because she was a Christian didn't make it any easier. See, that's honesty. We need to hear that people struggle in their faith, but that they can stand in their faith on Jesus Christ because He makes a difference.